So you see, folks, we're not playing a game. This isn't just some funky YouTube channel that likes to deal in conspiracy. No, we deal in facts, hardcore facts, scientific and observational evidence. It's right here, right in front of you, right here on Planet X News. And you won't see observational evidence like this on any other YouTube channel, period. Period. So, once again, big shout out to Joanne up there in Alberta. Love you, baby. This was an absolutely fantastic find. And I'm going to be creating some higher definition photographs of this later on tonight. And as you can see, I'm well rested. I'm jacked up. I'm ready to roll. I'm going to work right through the night. And I'm going to dig around a little bit more and see what I can find. Let me show you the still photographs that I took of this object, and we're going to go ahead and zoom right into it. Later on this evening or this morning, whatever the hell time we're in, I will create those higher definition photographs, and we will take a look at them tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and start from this photograph here. See, this one was a little blurry, but not too bad. You can see Bad Boy poking its little head up right there. And again, the sun is illuminating it. It's well within the sun's corona. As far as the distance away from the sun, that's kind of hard to judge. This was just cleared up a little bit more. When I zoom in, it's kind of blurry. We'll move to this next photograph here real quick. Come on, computer. There we go. I did these ones in a higher definition here on Helio Viewer, and we can zoom in. Now it will pixelate just a little tiny bit. That's just from the static interference from the SDO, from their cameras. I am going to get these photographs much better, and again, we'll look at them tomorrow sometime. But there you go, baby. Take a look at that grandiose photograph. Woo! Man. I'll be staring at that for hours tonight. You know, you may have some people out there that would say, oh, well, you know, that's nothing more than a coronal prominence. Wrong. Go look up coronal prominence. Google it. Click on the image button so you can look at photographs. You tell me if what I'm showing you right now looks anything like a coronal prominence. If you say yes, wrong. Maybe somebody would say, oh, that's nothing more than a plasma loop. Wrong. Again, look up plasma loop on the sun. You tell me if that looks like a plasma loop. You're wrong. So, again, you know, I've discussed this with Mark over at the Blue Kool-Aid channel on this timing. This 28-day orbit. And again, folks, you know, I've been milling around with this 28-day orbit since 2017. That's when I really started to notice it. And I believe it was in March. Yeah, it was in March of 2017 that I decided to start writing this information down in a notebook just to keep a log of it. And I also started to use my calendar in my computer so I can reference positions and dates and times when I was able to see this object. And then, you know, after about a year, I started to gradually put it together. And the more observational captures that I made it all started to sink in. And look, the bottom line is this object is here. These objects are here to stay. They are not going anywhere. They are not on any 3,500-year orbit. They're here. They're here to stay. And I don't think that any time in our lifetime we will ever see these objects go anywhere. I don't think we will ever, ever, ever see them go bye-bye. They are now part of our solar system. People ask, why doesn't NASA say anything about it? Well, look, folks, there are so many different departments of NASA, and one thing I do know is all of these different departments within NASA, they don't communicate. They don't talk to each other. One department doesn't know what the other department is doing. The heliospheric office doesn't know what the rocket office is doing. You know, I mean, it's just the way that these organizations work. Back in 2016, I met a gentleman who worked at the JPL, the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. His father worked there in the late 1960s, I believe. And he told me the same thing, that the different departments within the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, they kind of all keep to themselves. They really don't share information. Who knows what goes on at NASA? Why won't they come out and say something about this? Well, they would probably have to go through the government, and they would probably feel that this would be something, same thing in the lines of alien disclosure. This would rewrite the history books. This would rewrite every science book on this planet. It's one of the biggest cover-ups in world history.